Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Now I know a lot of people were let down that this Sunday's announcement were not the Deathguard pre-orders, but we've now had the first preview of a Deathguard article which gives some pretty great bonuses to Plague Marines and some other things. Plague Marines going up to 2 wounds and 2 attacks, we'll get into that in a second. This leads me to believe that this upcoming Sunday, will be the announcement that Deathguard will be going on pre-order the following Saturday. So let's jump in and let's have a little talk. So let's start, of course, with the Plague Marines because this is the talk of the playground. So we have the old stats which are in the background now. Plague Marines, movement 5 inches, 3+, ballistic skill, weapon skill 3+, strength 4, toughness 5, I bloody hate that, wounds 1, attacks 1, leadership 7, and the save is 3+. But now, the new and improved Plague Marines, is this Carl messing around with the Primary Gene Seed? Hopefully not. So the new stats now for Plague Marines is it's basically movement 5 still, weapon skill 3+, ballistic skill 3+, strength is 4, toughness is still 5, but now you have 2 wounds and your attacks are 2, your leadership is the same, and the save is 3+. 2 wound Plague Marines is something that is going to keep me up at night because that is very, very scary. I've played against Deathguard a lot. One of my friends, Adam, if you're watching this video, I know you have a full Deathguard armor, and destroying that armor was one of the most tedious things I've ever experienced in my life. The amount of saves bloody Plague Marines get, they're like disgusting, they're resilient. It just keeps me up at night. It gives me hot shivers. I'm scared of Deathguard, and now that they have 2 wounds, it's going to even scare me even more. I would also theorize that this is going to be applied across the board when it comes to Chaos Space Marines. It does go into a little bit of detail about this. It says, ever since Codex Space Marine bestowed non-primary Space Marines with a pesky wound, Heretic Astartes have been on the back foot. Now Codex Deathguard makes Plague Marines appropriately difficult to dispatch, and it's just a taste of what to come for Chaos Space Marines in the future. Now that to me hints that Chaos Space Marines as a whole are going to receive the 2 wounds, which is only fair because if the Firstborn Marines are getting it, then it only makes sense that all the rest of like the Heretic Astartes receive that same treatment as well. Some more stuff that are getting bust. It says possessed here. It says, right, this is the old rule. So writhing tentacles, roll a d3 when a unit of possessed is selected to attack in the fight phase. The result is the attacks characteristics of each model in that unit. Now this is changing because it says here the Plague Marines aren't the only unit getting a close combat boost. The twisted and mutated Deathguard possessed are losing their current writhing tentacles in rules of a flat number of attacks. So, and it says 4. So there's no more d3, anything like that. You are getting a flat 4 attacks with this new unit. And some dice improvements for horrifying mutations. You get the Plague Weapon ability now added to that. The old one didn't have the Plague Weapon ability, and the new one does, so you can reroll 1s and stuff like that, which is very, very good. Demon Engines also getting some love in this edition, or should I say this codex, should I say. It says Deathguard's Demon Engines have pretty much all improved across the board, so expect to see columns of Mythic Blight Haulers and Plague Burst Callers. Those have actually been shown off on the interwebs, like people have got the boxes and stuff like that and seen the new rules, and they do look very, very good. It says here, right here, just take a look at the new profile for the Defiler. It's better at shooting, better at fighting, and it has more attacks. So Defiler 8+ wounds, and movement is 8 inches, weapon skill is 3+, ballistic skill 3+, strength 8, toughness 7, guard, emperor damn it, wounds 14, attacks 5, leadership 8, and the save is 3. All in all, I think this is looking absolutely fantastic for the Deathguard. I know I made a comment like last year where I said Deathguard were probably one of the most competitive armies, and a lot of Deathguard players jumped at me and went, shut your whore mouth, Valrak, you don't know what you're talking about. But to me, when I play against Deathguard, I always seem to have one of the worst game experiences I can ever have. Maybe it's just me and Nurgle. Nurgle hates me and he's coming for me. But with these changes, I really do think that Deathguard could be up there. They could be, typically top of the tier, and maybe bring in some pain when people are allowed to throw dice again on the battlefield. Just at the end of the article, it does say that the new Deathguard Codex is available for pre-order soon. Again, I think it's not going to be this Saturday coming. It's going to be next Saturday, the pre-order. This Sunday is going to be the announcement from it, and it'll be the Deathguard Codex. It'll be the new piece of terrain and the new Deathguard Lord. That's what I'm calling for this Saturday. It says we'll also have a sneak peek at some new rules found within the Diseased Tome before it's released. So expect more stuff this week when it comes to Deathguard. And I'm very very, very happy that Chaos are actually getting some love. So far, it has mostly been Space Marine, Space Marine, Space Marine. I know Necrons have got some love as well, but it's nice that the Heretics are also getting some love, and yeah, they're getting some new stuff because it allows me to purge them completely off the board. Alright, Chaperonios, thank you for coming, thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, please post it down below. I would love to get your thoughts from the Deathguard players about some of these changes. Do you love that Plague Marines are going 2 wounds, 2 attacks? You gotta have to love that. Come on now. That is absolutely fantastic. What do you think about some of the other rules that have been previewed and stuff like that? Are you loving it? Are you hating it? Post it all down below and we can have a nice little chat down there as we always do. See you now. Have a great day and bye-bye.